Well, um, as a lot of my subscribers know, my followers and stuff like that, you guys know how big of a NASCAR fan I am. I grew up watching this sport ever since I was little. Grew up going to the fairgrounds here in Nashville. My dad took me ever since I was little. Then when 2003 the super speedway was built and opened up, went to countless Busch series races, truck races. Got to make my first cup race at the track last year. I went to Talladega numerous times, Atlanta, Bristol. Just absolutely love the sport, everything that it brings with it. It's pretty exciting. And I don't know, I'm 41. I'll be 42 next month. And and we got Nashville coming up next weekend. I'm hoping to be able to make it. And just big junior fan, junior motorsports. But I've done videos, a few on the channel, my opinions of race recaps and my diecast car unboxings and stuff like that. And I'll start out by saying that as a junior fan, there was a lot of weekends and that I was not a Kyle Busch fan. But you know, in the sport, you got to have people to boo, you got to have people to cheer for. But Kyle undoubtedly was probably, honestly, the best race car driver to ever be in the sport. Yeah, he wasn't a 7-time champion like Earnhardt, Petty, Johnson. He didn't have like the most Cup Series wins like Earnhardt and Waltrip and all of them, and like Petty. But overall, he was the best. You felt like every time he get on the track, he could easily win. I know the last few years at RCR, his team had some struggles, but man, as soon as he jumped in that RCR car, he won Atlanta in that Lucas number 8 car. And I was like, here we go. He's leaving and went to RCR and looked like it's instant success. But over the years, like, he jump in a Spire truck and win. He could go to the Busch Series, O'Reilly Series, and win. But as a junior fan, there's a lot of weekends that they had some run-ins. It always seems like every time you turn around, Junior and Busch was getting into it, and it made it exciting and everything. But 2 weeks ago, I was at Watkins Glen. He asked for a doctor to come to the car after the race for a shot. And Dover last weekend, he won in the truck series. And then today I'm at work, I get the alert saying that Busch was hospitalized with a illness, that he was going to race this weekend. And I was like, well, he's been battling illnesses, so you know. But you never think that you all of a sudden see the news of his passing. He just turned 41 on May the 2nd, and here it is. Today's like 21st, 20th, can't remember. But he passed away, and seeing all the videos with him and his son with those bandoleros, and it's just ever since I heard the news, I've been sitting out here just thinking. It's just reliving all the memories, and I don't, as a fan, it's devastating. 2-time champion, like I say, the best. Man, he's the best. He's unreal. I don't, it's just weird. Um, but his stats speaks for itself, man. He was Rookie of the Year in Busch Series in 2004, 2005 Cup Series Rookie of the Year, Cup Series champion 2015, 2019, 63 wins and 395 top tens. Busch Series 2009 champion, 102 wins, 267 top tens. Truck Series he had 69 wins, 148 top tens, and he won 3 times in the ARCA Series, and his first win was in 2003 at the Nashville Super Speedway here. Combined those top 3 series, 234 wins he accumulated over his career. And it's just, I don't know, because I listen to a lot of Dale Jr. podcasts, and obviously he's been dominating the news lately over will he be back at RCR next year. I really thought that he could wind up being over at Spire, but I know they didn't have room because McDowell obviously going to stay and Suarez doing better and better. But then the last few weeks, it seemed like the cars at RCR started picking up. They racing better. I was hearing reports that they was in good terms, that they expected to sign another extension. I don't know, but it's been dominating all the podcasts, NASCAR podcasts I listen to. And I didn't this morning announced that he was hospitalized and that they was going to have someone else drive his car this weekend. I still didn't think nothing of it. I was like, all right, I mean, I've seen drivers in the past have to step out of the car for a little bit. But to pick up my phone and see that he passed away, I don't know. Like I say, I started becoming a fan of his over the last few years. It seemed like he still had his little side where he didn't mind dumping Nemechek and stuff, but he made the sport exciting. He gave the sport personality when there's so many drivers out there that just corporate people, and that's what I like about Hocevar, because he kind of reminds me a little bit of Rowdy in a way, because personality, you need personality in sport. We need it in the sport more than ever. And we got Memorial Day weekend this weekend. We got the Coke 600 at Charlotte, and I don't know. I'm shocked. This one hurts too, because I mean, we lost Biffle earlier in the year, or I guess that was last year. It's just still so close together. But like in, what was it, 2019? Was that the year he broke his legs and had to miss so many races, and he got the waiver to be in the playoffs, and he went on to won the championship that year, making a comeback? And that's hard to believe that was like 7 years ago. But I've been waiting for him to get back on track at RCR and be dominant, because I always felt like that team and him, as bad as they struggled the last couple of years, was always right there, that at any time they could take off. They was going to get it fixed, get it worked out. This is huge. This makes me think back to 2001 when Earnhardt got killed, and it's devastating. But guys, I appreciate you guys watching, hear me talk just a little bit. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Appreciate it, and love you. Hug each other, because life is precious. You just never know when anything's going to happen. Things happen quick. Life changes in a hurry, and you just don't ever know 1 minute to the next. But guys, I appreciate you. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll do some more NASCAR content, some more NASCAR unboxings, diecast unboxings. About to see you guys a little bit later on. Peace.